Hi guys, welcome to this session. In this session, we'll see how we can go ahead and audit the meta descriptions of a website. So when we start looking at the meta descriptions, there are a few things as well which we need to keep in mind. Like for example, the character limit should be under 155 characters, which we should be using out here. Secondly, the keywords which are mentioned in the tag. We need to make sure that the main seed keywords are part of the meta description. It is not necessary that they need to be in the beginning of the title. So what we require is that they can be a part of the description somewhere. So that way the relatability remains, and it also helps Google to crawl our website and give us a better ranking. Like in this example, you can see it's about SEO, search engine optimization. What the Google search engine does is they will go ahead and highlight the particular seed keyword in the meta description. The other part is when we are writing these descriptions, it would be a good idea that we try to grab the user's attention by writing question specific sentences. So we can write a lot of question specific sentences which grabs the attention, and because of which also we can get better CTR. So the clicks would be better on these particular search results, and because of our high CTR, Google search engine can again prioritize our website search results to be shown on top of the pages. And then the last part is obviously when we are writing these descriptions, we need to make it look very natural, conversational descriptions, which we are providing for the business. Let's have a look at this, guys, how you can audit meta descriptions in a website. For this, again, we are going to make use of the Screaming Frog software, where you from page titles, we can now go to meta descriptions, where you can see all the meta descriptions here. And now you can go ahead and download this, export this as well, and you can access. So let's have a look at this. So this is how the data is going to be. So the first thing which we want to do out here is what you require out here is only the address, the meta description, and its length. The rest, all the information is not needed. So we can simply remove them. So now that we have all this information in place, now let's have a look at it. Now, as you notice, there are some of the meta descriptions which does not, which does not even have anything written in them, like these ones. So this will be our first priority, wherein we will provide some meta descriptions for each of them. Okay, so that is one. Then what we are going to look at is the other meta descriptions, which are more than, let's say, 155 characters. Then we will try to reduce them and make them under 155. So let's have a look at this. So the first is we want to write some meta descriptions for the ones which don't have it at all. So this is going to be our new meta description. So for this as well, we follow the same process, which is going to be, we're going to look at the page specifically, and open the website and see what it is all about. Professional jet wash cleaning service. So we can write all of this, okay? And then we can give a meta description. So this is about jet wash cleaning services. So let's look at what we can write. So a question format sentence makes more sense. So we can write in this particular manner. So we can be more specific with the location as well. Okay, and now this can be the meta description which we can use. So we can just check its character limit, which is 119 characters. This is good to go. So we can use this. Similarly, for the ones which are more than 155, let's look at those as well. So we can just filter them out. So these are all the meta descriptions which are more than 155. So what we can do is we can start looking at them and try to go ahead and reduce the character limit. So here, as we can see, it says professional landscape. Okay, let's look at the URL as well. So the URL gives a lot of idea about what is the page all about, and based on which we can modify our descriptions. So here it says it is the page, what we have is for services, main services, all kinds. Okay, so here as well, we can make it a little different. And name those services: landscaping, gardening, garden clearance. Waste removal. So in this manner, we can modify the current existing meta descriptions and replace them with much more effective ones, which are much more appealing and under the 155 character limit. So let's check its words count as well. So it's absolutely fine. So this way, guys, we are able to modify and make our meta descriptions better. We can add meta descriptions to our websites, and this is going to really help in ranking our websites on the top of search result pages. I hope this makes sense. You understand now how meta descriptions work and how we can modify them, improve them for our websites. Thank you so much, guys, for listening into this session, and I will see you in the next video.